These are all green ash, and they're all being attacked and or killed by emerald ash borer. The removal is all about safety. I'm John Skinner. I'm a community forester with the Missouri Department of Conservation. When emerald ash borer attacks these trees, it burrows through the xylem tissue of the plant, and while it's doing that, it cuts off the water conducting ability of the tree. And then these trees start to decline and then die, and as they do that, they become very, very brittle. And that brittleness makes them very unsafe. Well, that's the last thing you want in a public park or in your private yard. And so it's best to get rid of these trees while they're still somewhat green, so they're not going to be collapsing on you and injuring someone or damaging property. The two things we're looking for that are easy for us to identify, well, this one, the bark fell off because it's already dead. But as you can see, there's lots of little lines running through this tree. Those little lines are where the larva of the emerald ash borer was burrowing underneath the bark, eating the xylem tissue, cutting off the water supply. Now on the other thing we're looking for is where the woodpeckers are actually doing their thing, looking for insects to eat. And this white patch on the trunk, this is where the bark's been knocked off by woodpeckers to eat the larva. And so they knocked off the bark, and he found one here. And so he dug in with he wood chopped in there and got him a larva to eat. Over here, they exposed this little D-shaped hole. That's the type of hole the larvae make when they leave the tree. So an adult actually came out of that hole. When the adults emerge, they do fly to another tree, mate, lay eggs. The adults do minimal issue. They eat a little bit of leaves and that's it. It's all about laying new eggs, letting the new generation start. If this was a unmanaged woodland, we'd ignore them. Let nature do its thing and make great wildlife habitat for other forms of animals, woodpeckers, insects, cavities for birds, whatever. But here in a park, it's not safe for us, people, to be running around these dangerous trees. If you think you have ash at your house, get on the University of Missouri Extension website, look up their invasive pest page, and they'll have a section on emerald ash borer.